haters that my flex is the best. You should understand I'm the man of the rest. You wanna see me flex? I'ma show you what it is.
Ever seen one of those game openers where people parachute into the stadium? Do you think they could do that at Battery Island and go right through the loop on the big fly? I'm not volunteering or anything. Just saying. Just saying.
Welcome back. Welcome to Super Mega Baseball 4. This is my NFL/Super Mega Baseball League franchise. We're the Carolina Panthers. We did a shuffle draft of the NFL roster that I created and the standard Super Mega League. We're now 6-7, and I believe we are on a 3-game winning streak. We went from 4-7 to 6-7 pretty quick. Or 3-7 to 6-7 quick. 16-bit, what's up, man? In the last episode, we got a really nice roll for Curtis Samuel. We got bonus fielding for him. That boosted him up from a 55 fielding to a 60, and a +8 arm in addition to the +4. So that boosted him up +12 from a 54 to a 66 arm. So with that one PDO purchase, Curtis Samuel will now be a depth piece for us for hopefully the long term. We were looking at him and Akella Witherspoon as basically interchangeable, and we're probably going to move on from them after the year's over. But now looking at Curtis Samuel's defense, I'm thinking we want to hold on to him as a depth piece. He is currently $0.3 million undervaluation, and I will probably move off of Akella Witherspoon after the year. And I mean, with Curtis Samuel's development, we just might keep him. But it's way too early to think about the offseason. We're currently, I believe this is the second game of a doubleheader with the Atlanta Falcons. The last game we simmed, and we defeated the Falcons in the 7th inning, I believe. So an extra innings 1-0 win. Our next game here is with Trevor Lawrence against a tense Burl Chinning. Gonna go suggested lineup and go from there. Looking at this, we want to. We are going to start Goose Caboosler at shortstop. I want to keep Food Truck at catcher and DH. Akella Witherspoon is locked in. We might want to give him a chance. We're going to keep the lineup. Yeah, we're going to keep the lineup as is for at this point. We're going to keep Buck Swanner at DH and play the locked-in Akella Witherspoon. I believe this will be our first start with Akella Witherspoon in the starting lineup. So we're going to play it like it is now, with Trevor Lawrence as the starting pitcher. The Atlanta Falcons, they're playing Charlie Lopez at shortstop, Frank Battery at catcher. He has a fantastic arm, fantastic fielding, and durable. So he's going to be a handful. I don't think we're going to be stealing anytime soon. Josh Hines Allen will be starting at third base. Brian Pickleford at left field. Hopper Fenster at center. And Seymour Sox at right field. Jonah Ellis will be DHing. David Montgomery will be sitting at first base. And Deebo Samuel will be playing his secondary position at second base. He does have injury prone, but he also has utility, so he will not be facing any kind of attribute downgrades. And again, Burl Channing will start as tense, and he does have easy jumps, but that's not going to matter too much with Frank Battery's incredible arm. We're probably going to stay away from stealing. We're going to go ahead and get started now. $16-bit, how's your day going?
For the record books at Sakurai Hills. The wait is over. It's baseball time. Now batting, the shortstop.
Charlie
number
Lopez
22.
will start off. He has
Lopez.
A6 Exterminator, but that is not relevant because Trevor Lawrence isn't that great. He does have Workhorse, but we'll see what happens. Start off down and away. Strike one. Inside, Golden Corral dives for it. And just a quick toss to Trevor Lawrence.
The catcher, number 8,
And quick out.
Frank Battery.
Dang, struggling in two sports gotta be tough. Are you talking about Trevor Lawrence? Last year was not great for him in Jacksonville. Yeah, Lawrence was really disappointing last season. I'm not sure what to think about him entering the 2025 season. Hopefully I can get him some weapons. Brian Thomas is awesome, but they lost Ingram. ETN isn't. He's been disappointing lately. So they don't really have too much help around him. I'm not a fan of Gabe Davis. Strike three, out number 2.
Now batting, the third baseman. number
Josh Hines
41.
Allen is up. Former Jacksonville Jaguars teammate in this universe. Low pitch is active, so we will avoid that. And we will throw a terrible pitch. And another terrible pitch. But Golden Corral is there, and Golden Corral is at, I believe, 22 speed, so he has wheels now. Derek Stingley Jr. will lead off. He still has yet to hit a home run this year, but he has 3 RBIs. And we will swing at the first pitch. It's been our issue all season. Trying to get a little too excited.
Number 29.
Talanoa Hufanga has had many Many deep shots robbed. But this time we will get on base. Golden Corral is up to bat. He's hitting .333 on the year. Hoping to get his first... Well, for a pitch out there. Hoping to get his first RBI or hopefully home run. Nice hit to left field. That'll get at least 2 bases. That'll get 2. Look at Golden Corral. Golden Corral with the double. Hito Moonshot, the king. Now up to bat with runners on second and third. I did not really mean to swing there. Misses the tag for Golden Corral. Blanking for a second. And that ends up costing them the double play. They probably should have had an easy double play, tagging Golden Corral as he ran through, but drops the comebacker. And again, that'll cost them an out. So we have a run on the board, and we have runners on first and second. Goose Cabooser is up. Burl Chinning is having a rough time. Strike one. Tips it up, and that'll be out number 3 most likely. Yep. We'll go into the second inning with a 1-0 lead, 3 hits to nothing. Brian Pickleford, Hopper Fenster, and Seymour Sox are due up in the lineup.
Now back, the left fielder, number 42, Brian Pickleford.
Trevor Lawrence will suffer a Tier 3 mind gamer, which really puts a hurting on his accuracy. We'll see where we go from here. Lawrence is finding the zone. That one goes foul. Strike number 2. If we can get him to swing outside. Barely in the zone, I think. But he swung at it anyway. And that is strike 3. Hopper Fenster is up. He is tense to start off the game. Only batting 154. And 1 RBI on the season. Going with a fastball. Hito Moonshot. I didn't want to risk diving for it, because I know injuries can happen. So I did not want to take that chance with the king. Down and in, ball number 1. Going high inside, and that is tipped up. I thought Food Truck had that, but the hops on Food Truck. He didn't make the catch, but damn those hops. Fenster pops this one up, but it's a foul ball. Going inside on this one. Goose Caboosler will wrangle this one up and hit Golden Corral at first base for the out.
65, Seymour Sox.
Seymour Sox up to bat. He has bunter, but I don't believe that'll be relevant in this at-bat. No runners on base. 1-1 count. Strike number 2. Trevor Lawrence is having a pretty good game so far. Trey Benson wrangles that one up. Hits Golden Corral, and that'll do it. We will have Benson, Food Truck, and Keller Witherspoon up to bat. Trey Benson is also locked in, so he's got a little bit of a boost, and that'll help him on the first pitch get on first.
Now batting.
Food Truck is now up to bat. He has one home run. That was a solo shot and 6 RBIs on the season. We're going to head and take this pitch, no matter what. Strike number 2. Attacking early. Now 1-2 count. 2-2 count. Food Truck smashes one up. Unfortunately, it's not going to get anywhere. Still a very impressive hit. Food Truck. Damn is right.
25.
Damn it is right. Off the bat, that sounded really nice. Unfortunately, it just didn't have the timing. Still got 1 on base, 2 balls, 1 strike. Right down the middle, and that'll get there. Shot to left field. We're gonna run him home from third base, and that'll score. So it's 2-0 Carolina.
Number 24.
Top of the order, Derek Stingley. 0 for 1 so far. Earl Chinning is tense. I'm surprised he's not rattled yet. Stingley a little late on that one. I thought about forcing it from second, but
Now batting.
I remember what happened last time I tried to force it unnecessarily. We end up getting caught. Talanoa Hufanga is up to bat. Good hit. Good hit. Speedy ground ball. Fenster throws it back in to David Montgomery. And we got runners on the corners with Golden Corral open for business. That was a nice hit. Unfortunately, it goes foul. Another one goes foul. Strike 2. Pops this one up, but it will get caught. We do score a run in this inning, making it 2-0, and we have 6 hits on the board. 6 hits to 0.
Now batting. The designated hitter. Number
Jonah
52.
Ellis in at DH, the first baseman. Mediocre power, very little contact, little speed. He does have big hack. And that was a bad pitch. Lawrence getting strike there. Fastball high and inside, strike 2. We're gonna try to force him to swing on this one. Outside, got him. Outside the strike zone, strike 3.
The first base, number 5, David Montgomery.
Montgomery has 4 RBIs on the season and consistent. We're gonna test him with a low fastball to start. Oh, he's definitely breaking the bat in the dugout. Yes, he is. Yes, he is. He was swinging for the fences at nothing. And we had that plan from the start. We knew this was either going to be a ball or he was going to be swinging at nothing. Montgomery hits a foul. We got a 2-2 count. Go inside. Try to get him to swing too. Montgomery knew better, and then he smashes a solo shot. Home run for the Falcons. It is 2-1. That sucks, but here's what it is. 401 feet. That sound was nice. It just sucks that was for the other team.
Number 19.
Deebo Samuel is up. Utility and injury prone. High and inside, strike one. Try off speed, inside for a ball. Moonshada dives for it. Unfortunately, doesn't get there, but Stingley brings it back in a second.
The shortstop, number 22, Charlie Lopez.
Deebo Samuel's on base as Charlie Lopez is up to bat. One out, so we can get the double play to end it. We'll see what happens here. Doesn't take the bait. Takes a bait there. Swings and misses. Strike two. Going high. Strike three. Lopez swings too early as Frank Battery steps up. Very low power. Made contact and decent speed. Again, we have Deebo Samuel on first base. 2 outs. Try to off-speed down. I thought he was swinging for that one. Luckily, he was not. Got a 1-1 count. Inside, Trey Benson missed the dive timing. I appreciate the effort, but he missed the timing on that one.
Third baseman, number 41.
We probably would have been fine without diving at all, but figured we should not take the risk. Now we have 2 on, 2 outs. Josh Hines Allen is up to bat. 2 home runs on the season. Solid ratings. Go inside, strike one. We're going to try to... No, we're not going to do that. Last time we tried to bait him into doing what he does best. I forget who it was against, but they smashed us. So we're going to learn our lesson there. Strike two. Full count. 2 on, 2 outs. Stealing, but it's strike 3. Does not matter. Josh Hines Allen just watches it go by. Didn't even try to swing on that one.
And find out how little they're worth. Low ball appraisals. They're never underbid. Now batting the third baseman.
The King is up to bat with high pitch 0 for 1 today, but he does have an RBI. And we swung at the first pitch again. All right. I'm surprised Burl Chinning's still in, but he is. We got to start taking the first pitch again. Got a 1-1 count. Swings at that one. We get to first. All right, we got a runner on, 1 out. Goose Kabusler is up.
Number 7, Goose Kabusler.
Burl Chinning is tense. That was right down the middle, but we wanted to take. I don't know why I let go of the power button. And swing and a miss for strike 3. Trey Benson is still locked in. He got a single last time. Let's see him do it again. Ball number 1. Left that one high. Unfortunately, we took the bait, and then we're out. Brian Pickleford, Hopper Fenster, and Seymour Sox are up to bat.
Now batting the left fielder, number 42.
Pickleford has Tier 3 Mind Gamer. I hate that. And he did not make us pay on that one. I thought for sure we were going to regret it, but luckily he does not. Strike number 2. Foul ball there. I'm going to try those one low. Swings at that one, and food truck gets him out. Food truck to Golden Corral.
Center field.
Drive the food truck to Golden Corral. He is out. Hopper Fenster is up with Magic Hands. Again, Magic Hands does not do anything when you're at the bat. Good hit. Good hit by Fenster, getting on base. Hold him there.
Now batting.
Seymour Sox is up to bat.
65,
Base rounder
Seymour
and
Sox.
bunter. We're going to try it. Okay. Our first pitch is going to be a pitch out. You always got to test them just to see. Especially when you really think they're going to steal. Ball number 2. Strike 1 there on the outside. I thought that might have been a ball, but I'll take it. Going down, out again. Trey Benson to second base. Almost hooked the double play, but not quite there. Not quite quick enough.
Number 52,
Arm strength was not strong enough to get it, but we managed to get second base out. First base looks like they might steal. We're going to test. Okay. Jonah Ellis. Last time we called him swinging at nothing. Strike number 1. That's a good hit. But Trey Benson manages to rally it up. Excellent play. Trey Benson coming up clutch defensively.
Now batting.
I wish that locked in mojo went up
Number 67.
just a little bit there. I do believe there's a rating above locked in, right? Isn't it like jacked or something? Food truck swings a little late on the power swing. Unfortunately, he gets caught out.
Now batting. Right fielder, number 25.
What's the mojo level above locked in? Is that like jacked or something, or good contact swing? Unfortunately, that'll still fall. Seymour Sox with the catch.
Left fielder, number 24.
Eric Stingley is up, and it seems like this inning's going by way too fast. As Stingley gets a hit, gets on base. Fenster bobbles it. He would have got on anyway, but
Number 29.
that's pretty funny. Fungo with Mind Gamer. Good hit. Good hit, moving Stingley to second base. As we get Food Truck stepping up with an opportunity here to score an RBI. His first one of the season. And he does not. He hits it right to Charlie Lopez. Okay. We will enter the 5th inning down, or up 2-1.
Doesn't sound great.
Out hitting the Atlanta Falcons 9-4.
Doesn't it sound great? Now batting, the first baseman, number 5, David Montgomery.
David Montgomery is up. He hit a home run last time. The only score that they have.
Now batting, the second
As he
baseman,
promptly hits it right to
number
Golden
19.
Corral, who runs him out. We did not allow that to happen again. Ball number 2. Ball number 3, okay. Evo opts to not swing on a 3-0 count. Very smart. He swings on a 3-1.
Now batting, the shortstop,
And
number
King
22,
Moonshot catches him out.
Charlie Lopez.
Bald Baseball Dad, welcome in. Thanks for joining NFC South Battle. Let's fucking go. Yeah. We defeated the Falcons last week with the sim game 1-0 in extra innings. So we're going to try to grab a stranglehold on third place in the NFC South with a win here. So we'll have to see what happens. We got crushed. Oh, that was terrible. We got crushed by the Saints. So the Saints have a pretty good lead with second place. And of course Tampa Bay has an excellent lead in first. But it's still early in the season. Anything can happen. Good hit. Good defense again. But it looks like Trey Benson hurt himself. Trey Benson might have hurt himself on that dive. So we're going to have to take a look. Matt Gay comes in for Burrow Chinning. The specialist reliever with gets ahead. That sucks. Specialist with incredible accuracy with the first pitch. He has 1 fastball, 2 off speed. Pretty mediocre stats after the first pitch. But more importantly, Trey Benson dislocated his shoulder. That sucks. We're going to take him out. Jamison Williams is tense. I'm probably going to have to put Jamison in there anyway. I'm going to go ahead and do a position swap with Guska Boosler. Did I do that right? Yeah, Goose has utility. Okay. Yeah, Goose can play second base. We'll put Trey Benson. Alright, see a 16-bit. Trey Benson, he will get on the bench for Cam Akers. Cam Akers will play shortstop. Trey Benson made some excellent plays so far, so
Number 72.
Good on him. Unfortunately, Specialist does affect Hito Moonshada. But it doesn't matter because King Moonshada will get on base regardless.
Now batting, the designated hitter, number 58.
Buck Swiner is up to bat, 2 for 2 today. We will let Gets Ahead do its thing. And Buck Swiner advances the runner. First and second on. Now Goose is back up. Unfortunately, he does take that hit too. I'm pretty sure most of our players take that hit. Other than Buck Swiner, every single player bats right. That is rough. First base is out. Mojo is down. But runners get advanced again. Second and third are on. Cam Akers is up, 1 out. Let Gets Ahead go. I don't think we let Gets Ahead go the last bat. I think we swung at the first pitch last time. That might have been our issue. Unfortunately, we do get out at home. We have runners on the corners as Food Truck steps up. He is 0 for 2 today. His first hit was a deep ball that looked like it could have been gone, but it got caught at the warning track. The second one was the swing was just a little late. So Food Truck is there as we get another fly. Unfortunately, it gets out too. Okay. Top of the 6th. Hopefully we don't have to bat again. Frank Battery, Josh Hines Allen, and Brian Pickleford will be due up. Frank Battery is the only one with a hit out of those 3.
Now back, the catcher, number 8, Frank Battery.
All right. Trevor Lawrence, thanks to Workhorse, is still alive in this. We're going to keep him going. Strike number 1. Power pitch. Foul ball. Swings at that one. Lawrence makes the catch. Or catches it off the ground and then throws it out. To Mr. Golden Corral, Josh Hines Allen is up with a low pitch. So we will not feed into that. Strike 1. Going for the corners. This one gets past Lawrence. Hufanga rallies it. Throws it to second.
Now batting, the left fielder, number 42.
Pickleford steps up with Mind Gamer. Pressure is maxed out, obviously. Strike number 1. That was a little too low. Ball 2. That's out at second. I hesitated just a little bit,
Center fielder, number 8.
trying to decide if I should run back to first. I hesitated just a little bit, and that cost us the double play. Hopefully, that ends up not mattering in the end. Oh my god. Okay. Everybody calm down. We now have a runner on third. We're going to take Trevor Lawrence out. That was very unfortunate. I thought he was going to steal, but we ended up just giving him 2 free bases.
Now pitching.
That sucks.
Number 13.
Fenster is up to bat. I believe he's 2 for 2. Let's put an end to that. Cam Akers makes the catch, and that is game. Oh, man. That was too close. Panthers win 2-1. 11 hits to 5. 1 error at the end there. Trevor Lawrence's overthrow almost costed us, at least giving them the tie. Well, we end up with a 2-1 win and the sweep in this 2-game series over the Falcons. Trevor Lawrence will, despite that error, will end up with the MVP of the game. 5.2 innings pitched out of 6. 5 hits. 5 hits allowed, 1 earned run, 5 strikeouts. David Montgomery for the Falcons, 1 for 2, home run, RBI. It's a solo homer. And center fielder Talanoa Hufanga, 3 for 3 on the day with a run. Great performance. Other than that Lawrence overthrow at the end. We're going to simulate. We are now 7-7. I believe it said we were 3rd in our division. We are 3rd. We are 3rd in the division firmly. We have a 2-game lead over the Falcons. And we're just 1 game back of the Saints. And I guess it's that 1.5 games back of the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. We're right in the thick of it. This division is close. I believe we are simming this game with Drake May, and we will be playing 2 back-to-back. Alright, let's see what happened. We have PDOs from Marcus Mariota, Talanoa Hufanga, and James Pierce Jr. And Nico Collins gets signed to the Philadelphia Eagles, and the Eagles will be cutting Devontae Adams. Devontae, a right field center fielder with a B overall, RBI hero and dive wizard, making $7.9 million. Nico Collins comes in with the same position 6 years younger. He has an A minus overall and being paid 11.2 million, so 3.8 or 3.3 million dollars more to get younger and better, but lose those two traits. It's a good move for the Eagles.
Invest your money with downhill investments. Our investments
Hufanga can
have
gain 1
gravity.
speed, 1 arm. I don't think that's worth it. I mean, there's no downside. Marcus Mariota has a chance to gain Wild Thing, but he will go +2 velo, +3 accuracy, -1 junk. So that'll bring him to 46 velo, 36 junk, and 42 accuracy. If I was willing to build around Mariota too, I might think about it, even with a chance to gain Wild Thing, but I'm going to let that go. +4 fielding, 1 power, 1 arm. -1 arm. I think I'll let that one go. Because although we can easily avoid first pitch prayer, the sim doesn't really do that. The sim that'll hurt him in the sim games. Alright, let's mess with the lineup here. Trey Benson. Yeah, he's hurt. He's hurt pretty good. He's going to be out for at least a few more games. He's going to have to recover. Food Truck is well, so he's a little tired. We'll let him sit. I think we'll roll with this. Buck Swanner DH. Yeah, we're going to roll with this. There's the Cleveland Browns with Eric Armstead, the long reliever. The juiced long reliever will be starting. And he is also their DH. Look at that power. That's incredible. Alright, we're going to go in, jump in, and then back out and sim. And the next 2 games will be played.
The fans are ready to go at Sakura Hills. Mind your step on the sticky, squelchy floors. It's time for the ball game.
Alright. So a 6-1 loss was not what I was expecting. Unfortunately, we took a pretty bad L there. And if you saw on the standings, Tampa Bay got overrun by the Saints for first place. So New Orleans and Tampa Bay are 8-7, while we are just behind them at 7-8. We would lose any run differential tiebreaker, but we're still only 1 game back. So we're definitely not out of it by any means. We're almost to the midway point of the season. That's interesting. So I do believe computer signings will be starting soon. Speaking of computer signings, Travis Hunter, $0.7 million under what he's worth. I keep looking at him, but we don't need outfield. We don't need two-way in the outfield. I always look at him, though. Jeremiah Trotter Jr. is two-way infield, but he's not really good enough to really move on from one of our starting pitchers. We have Marcus Mariota still because he's cheap, and we're probably going to move on from him in the offseason. Alright. Suggested lineup. Drake May is rattled. Jesus. Where did they touch you? Oh, man. Alright, Derek Stingley will be... Okay, yeah. King Moonshada is not being taken out. He will not be taken out at all. We're going to go ahead and put Food Truck up here. Alright, here's our starting lineup. We got Derek Stingley Jr. locked in. Talanoa Hufanga locked in. Food Truck neutral. King Moonshada is tense. But that's our only negative in this lineup. Buck Swiner. Jameson Williams at second. Golden Corral at first base. James Pierce Jr. at short. And then the pitcher. Yeah, we'll keep Pierce in there, shortstop. New York Jets. Rashi Rice leading off at right field. Darcy Hicks, first base. Bobby Bash, he is tense at third base with wild thrower. AJ Brown, left field. Clubber Buff, starting catcher. His fielding is extremely suspect, so we might get some free bases out of that. Kerry Cartman at second base. DK Metcalf at center field. Cameron Hayward at shortstop. And Pan Knibbles will be the starting pitcher. 4 pitches,
Knock your taste buds
middle
out
of the road accuracy,
with new Curveball Bubblegum.
velo and
Curveball
junker.
Bubblegum. No
Very
ice.
much
No
not
flavor coming.
anything to be scared of.
We've got tickets for the finals up for grabs.
Both teams are 7 and 8, and let's look at the uniforms.
Wait, what's that?
Alternates, all
Okay,
black.
just be
That's pretty
told, not
nice.
that many people call into the show, so I'll just
The
hang
away
on to these
jerseys for the
myself.
Jets, and the home jerseys that they are using. I think those are pretty nice jerseys. Alright, let's get started. I'm going to leave a link in the comments. I wrote up a article for the 2025 draft coming up next week. It is a mock draft for the first round, so please check that out if you can. Dropping that in the comments.
Now batting, the right fielder, number 24.
Derek Stingley Jr. starting this off locked in. It is very bright at this field. We're going to take that first pitch. Derek Stingley a little late on that swing. Tough dive there. He misses the ball.
Center field.
And Derek Stingley gets safe. Great start off of the first at-bat. We're going to take this.
That's a strike.
Strike one. Pitch out. You got to be very careful when you have fielding like your catcher does. Another ball. Pan Knibbles is scared. He's playing very scared. He walks Talanoa Hufanga.
The catcher, number 67.
The disrespect for Food Truck. Oh man, he wants Food Truck at bat with 2 runners on. Food Truck. It's going to make him pay. Maybe not as much as we could have seen. But he gets a single. We have bases loaded. No outs. With the tense Hito Moonshada up to bat. I'm gonna let that go. We're gonna play it safe here. We're gonna play it safe. Hito Moonshada. Grand slam. Hito King Moonshada starting this game with a grand salami. 386 feet, only his second home run of the season. But Jesus, 4-0 just like that. Buck Swiner is up as Knibbles is tense.
Ball. Volley time. That's outside.
If 16-bit was not here to see that, he missed out.
There's a strike. That's fair.
Good swing there. Unfortunately, Darcy Hicks beats him to first base.
Second baseman.
Another injury.
Jameson Williams.
Buck Swiner
That's time.
just pulled his hammy. Bro. What's up with these injuries, man? That's like 3 injuries in 2 games. We're going to put Derek Stingley back at left. And then Ahkello Witherspoon at right. That is wild. I've never seen injuries go like happen that frequently before. Yeah, we're gonna put Stingley Jr. at left field. Buck Swiner will be subbed out for Ahkello Witherspoon at right field. Oh, that's rough.
Now in the game.
That's
number
very
25.
unfortunate.
There's a strike.
Strike number 1.
Ball is inside.
Inside for ball 1.
There's a strike.
Good hit, but he got a little too far underneath. And it's out number 2.
Now batting. The first baseman, number 76.
Golden Corral is now up.
That's a strike.
Right down the middle, but we like to take the first pitch
Nope, it's that ball.
inside. 1-1 count. Little dinky hit, but Golden Corral makes it to first. The big boys have been
Now batting.
doing pretty well for themselves
Number
lately.
27.
Golden Corral and Food Truck. James Pierce Jr. is up to bat. And supposed to take the first pitch. 4 hits, 4 runs to start the game. The Jets are up. Rashi Rice is up to bat, pinch perfect and injury prone. Marcus Mariota here to pitch.
There's a strike. Foul.
Foul for strike 2. Try a fastball inside.
Volley time.
Little off the mark. Swings at that one at the bottom of the strike zone.
Ball.
Ball 2. Rashi Rice makes contact. James Pierce goes back to first. Golden Corral gets him out before he reaches safe.
Number 27, Darcy Hicks.
Darcy Hicks is up to bat with inside pitch. So therefore, we will throw it outside.
That's outside. Strike.
Swings at that one. 99 arm on that one. But Darcy Hicks is safe.
Third baseman, number
Bobby
90,
Bash has
Bobby
off-speed hitter and very good power. Very good power. So we can give him a fastball. We have to give him fastballs
Nope. High.
because otherwise he will make us pay.
Strike.
Strike number 2. Bobby Bash has 4 home runs on the year. He will make that 5 if we give him an opportunity. We have to keep feeding him fastballs.
That's foul.
I don't want to, but we have to.
Nope, it's that ball.
Ball number 3. We gotta keep this one in the zone.
Strike 3.
Strike 3. He is out. AJ Brown is up. A.J. Brown is up, and he has great stats as well. 2 outs, 1 on. Going up top. He hits it up, but Hufanga is there, and he will make the catch. We'll now go into inning number 2.
Now batting, the pitcher, number 8.
Marcus Mariota will now pick up the bat. And he hits this one nice, but unfortunately it's a contact swing.
Now batting, the left
A.J. Brown
fielder,
makes the catch.
Number 24.
Excellent hit, though.
Ball, that's inside.
We'll let that go.
Ball, that's outside.
Gotta let the cat walk. Alright. 2 balls, no strikes. Hits a deep shot. DK Metcalf makes the catch.
Center fielder, number 29.
Talanoa Hufanga was walked last time. 4 pitches for a walk.
Well,
Swung at the first pitch there.
no, that ball's
Foul,
inside.
now it's 1-1 count. Good hit. Good hit, grounding out into center field. Hufanga gets on base.
Catcher,
Food truck is now
number
up to bat.
67.
Gonna take the first pitch.
Steve, right.
It's a floater. Floater that ends up being called a strike. Chased that one. Probably shouldn't have. We keep trying to test Hufanga on first. Food truck hits it quick. Unfortunately, that'll cost him. And we will go back to pitching.
I'll take 2. Flubber Buff has Little Hack, and he is up. He gains plus 20 contact, minus 10 power when in a 1 strike, 2 strike, or 1 ball, 2 strike count. Going down there. James Pierce dives for it, but unfortunately he can't get a handle on it. Loses mojo on that one. Kerry Cartman is up with Big Hack, which is the exact opposite of Little Hack. James Pierce, yeah, he is now tense. That kind of sucks. Show the ice cream sandwiches.
Strike.
Strike number 1. So Big Hack will not be activated.
Steve, right.
Strike number 2. And let's see if we can get... We did not get the double play, but we do get him out at second. We have 1 on and 1 out. DK Metcalf steps up. We do have a steal attempt possibility. We're going to try it here. Alright. Alright, we just had to check.
Oh, that ball's
Ball
low.
number 2. I knew a steal attempt was coming, and he gets out. Sit the fuck down. Let's go. DK Metcalf is still up with 2 balls, 1 strike. 2 outs now, with no runners on. And he hits one to Pierce. Pierce with 88 throw, and he gets him out at first. What a nice turnaround. Hito Moonshana with that grand slam to open up the game. Ahkello Witherspoon and then Jamison
Now
Williams
batting,
are up
the
to
third
bat.
baseman, number 57, Hito Moonshada.
How is Hito Moonshot still tense
Low ball.
after hitting a grand slam? How does that make any sense? But, alright, he gets out of first.
Now batting, the right fielder, number 25.
Keller Witherspoon will take this first pitch.
There's a strike.
Good hit. It rolls out to deep left field. And we'll get a single out of that one.
Now batting, the second baseman, number 9, Jameson Williams.
Jameson Williams is up to bat. Hank Nibbles is pulled in the third inning for Maverick McMahon, the right-handed reliever, A-. Great stats overall, but he does have K neglector and 3 pitches.
High ball.
Nice curveball.
Strike.
These curveballs are gross. Try to bunt there. Round this one out.
Now batting, the first baseman.
Jameson
number
advances the
76.
runner, and Golden Corral is now up to bat. Strike one. Tips it up, and that's out number 3.
Got an astronomical thirst? Grab a Comet water and rock it? Oh, rocket. Comet water for astronomical thirst. Now batting, the shortstop, number 97.
Shortstop Cameron Hayward is up to bat with Mind Gamer active.
That's a strike.
Strike number 1. That was terrible. Going down and in.
No.
Anticipated, but still a ball. Did not swing at that one. He swings at that one, though, and Cameron Hayward gets shut down by Talanoa Hufanga at center field.
Pitcher, number 28, Maverick McMahon.
Pitcher Maverick McMahon is up to bat, swinging those hips.
No. Outside. There's a strike.
Strike number 1.
Low ball.
We got 2 balls and 1 strike here. McMahon does not have many hitting stats here. But as soon as we underestimate his abilities, he gets a deep grounder, gets him on first. Sounds about right. Rashi Rice back up to the top of the lineup. 1 out.
Low ball.
Mariota gets saved. Derek Stingley makes the catch as Rashi Rice hits it deep to left field. Darcy Hicks. Darcy Hicks hit a single last time as he outran Golden Corral getting to first. Now he will have a runner on first.
Nope. Low. Strike.
Strike 1. Blast this one. Derek Stingley makes another great catch as we will end that inning there. Second half of the game starts. Panthers with a 4-0 lead. 6 hits to 3.
Now batting, the shortstop, number 27.
James Pierce Jr. is up to bat. Takes a strike and then swings and misses. K neglector activates. Unfortunately, Pierce is too early with that swing.
Number 8.
Marcus Mariota is back.
Let's take a look. Halfway stamina-wise. I could pinch hit Caboosler. I'm going to wait it out, though. I think Mariota could still pitch another inning. Take that first swing, or first pitch. Ball number 1.
That's a strike.
Strike number 2. K Neglector activates. Mariota hits a grounder. Unfortunately, he would not be able to outrun it
Now batting, the
like
left
McMahon
fielder,
did.
Number 24.
Derek Stingley is up. Locked in. Take the first pitch.
Outside.
Ball number 1.
Strike.
Strike 1. 1-1 count.
There's a strike.
Strike 2. That curveball is wild. And unfortunately, that'll be out number 3.
For anyone taking public transit on the way home, pick up a bus station bento. It's like you can taste the tires. Now batting, the
Bobby Bash is up. Off-speed hitter.
Bobby Bash.
Again, we have to force these four-seamers down his
That's a
throat
strike.
because he will make us pay if we throw anything
Go
off-speed.
outside.
And Mariota has only one non-off-speed pitch. So we don't have much of a choice. Tips that one up. Food truck makes the catch.
The left fielder.
A.J. Brown is up.
A.J. Brown.
That's outside.
Ball number 1.
Strike.
Up and in, and that's swing and a miss for strike 1. Going down low. James Pierce picks it up. Throws it over to Golden Corral for the out. And that's a mojo up for Marcus Mariota, who is now locked in. Clever Buff is up. Little hack
No ball.
not activated. It's a foul ball for strike 1. Foul ball for strike 2. Little hack is activated now. Plus 20 contact. Minus 10 power. Pitch it low. Pitching it inside. Golden Corral will run this one to first base, and that is out. Out number 3 as we go to the top of the 5th.
Now batting, the center fielder, number 29.
Kalano Hufunga is up to bat. Let the first pitch go.
Too low.
Let the second pitch go. Swing at the third pitch. Should have let that one go. Unfortunately, it's
Now
out
batting,
at
the
first.
catcher,
Food
number
truck is up to
67.
bat. 1 for 2 today with a single.
There's a strike.
First pitch. Swings at that one, and it rolls down the first baseline. And Mojo up
Now
for
batting,
Food Truck, and
third
Mojo
baseman,
down
number 57.
for
Hito.
Maverick McMahon.
Shut up.
Time.
I think it was McMahon. Yeah, Maverick McMahon went down. Food Truck is now up to locked in.
High ball.
Hito Moonshot is still tense, unfortunately.
Nope. High. Strike.
Way too late on that one. Oh my god. Good hit there, but caught out by A.J. Brown. Food Truck makes it back to first
Now
base.
batting, right field,
Mojo back
number
up
25.
and Maverick McMahon. Back up to locked in. Strike 1. Keller Witherspoon drops it in there. Rashi Rice does not make the catch. Mojo back
Now
up
batting, the second base
for Witherspoon.
Jameson Williams.
Jameson Williams is up 2 on, 2 outs, and McMahon is getting pulled for sign blinder. The B minus righty reliever with rally stopper active. 3 pitches. medium, mid-ish velo with rally stopper active. Outstanding jump and great accuracy.
Live on AM 910. And boy, they are really living up to their name.
So Sign Blinder's going to try to shut this down. As Jameson Williams hits it up and do that job for him.
Today's mascot race is canceled due to yesterday's taser incident. Speedy recovery to all involved. Now batting.
Kerry Cartman will start off this inning.
Kerry Cartman.
Marcus Mariota's still locked in. I think I'm going to run this one more time.
No, outside.
And Shada recovers that one, throws it to first. For the out, Mojo down for Cartman.
Center fielder, number 14.
DK Metcalf is up, injury prone. Mariota throws that one low. Hufunga makes the catch in deep center field. Cameron Hayward is up with 9-gamer active. Little ball on that one. Gonna go outside. Strike one. Hits that one. Unfortunately, it lands fair, so that will be extra bases. Witherspoon launches this one back in. That is a triple. That is a triple with 2 outs. Sign Blinder is up. He's going to get pulled. Pinch hit for Ed Oliver, the catcher, who is strained, but he has fantastic power, so they're going to try to test their luck with him. Try to earn a run there. Mariota threw a pitch that was worth hitting. Ball number 2. Foul. Strike 2. Pitching this one low. Another foul ball. Swing and a miss. I did not expect him to swing on that one. Ed Oliver is getting pulled for relief pitcher Kobe King, the righty C reliever, with 3 pitches. 1 fastball. 2 off-speed pitches, but no junk. No junk to go with it. Top of the 6th with Golden Corral.
Batting, the first baseman, number 76.
And let that one go. Foul ball, strike 2. Hits this one up. Golden Corral will be caught out by Cartman.
The shortstop,
James Pierce Jr., he is tense, but he's stepping up to bat. And let the first one go. Strike 1. And swung that one for no reason.
now batting, the pitcher, number 8.
And finally, Marcus Mariota. He will be getting pulled here for Goose Kaboosler because of Pinch Perfect.
Now batting, Goose Kaboosler.
Let the first one go. Strike number 1. Good hit. Unfortunately, Cameron Hayward puts a stop to it. Mojo down for Goose and Mojo up for Hayward. We're going to be subbing in J.K. Scott. I'm trying to put this game away with J.K. Scott.
Now batting, the right fielder, number 4.
Rashi Rice up to bat, leading off. Scott with a nice fastball there for strike number 1. Strike number 2. Pitching it low. That's a ball. To the outside. That is ball number 3. We have a full count. Pitching it low. Rashi Rice. That ball is not caught.
but it is thrown in for the out. Jameson Williams does not make the catch on the dive, but he does make the great play of throwing it back in. Golden Corral makes the catch, and Rice is out before he gets safe. Inside pitch for Darcy Hicks. Strike number 2. We're going to try to throw this one inside. He takes the bait, but because it's too far inside, he does not get enough contact on it. Golden Corral rattles that one. Wrangles that one, and tosses it over to Scott, who gets safe on first base. Bobby Bash. Again, we have to keep throwing four seamers at him. We have no other option. Swing and a miss for strike 1. Swing and a miss for strike 2. I'm going to try to throw this one a little low. Try to force him to swing. Swing and a miss for strike 3. That is game. 4-0 Carolina Panthers. 8 hits to 4. We absolutely shut them out. Of course, Hito was the player of the game, starting off the game with a grand slam. Marcus Mariota pitched 5 innings, played a great game. He allowed 4 hits, only threw 2 strikeouts. But very consistent. And Maverick McMahon, 2.1 innings pitched in relief, allowed 2 hits and got 1 strikeout. He did get a hit offensively, I believe. Yeah, McMahon was 1 for 1 at the bat. 16-bit. Did you miss the whole game? Yeah, kid needed a bath. Tell your kid that they just made you miss Hito Moonshot hit a grand slam to start off the game. That was... Man, I was so excited to see that. The game started with, I believe, Stingley got on base. I believe Hufanga was walked because they both start off the game locked in. And then Food Truck came in with 2 runners on. He hit a single. So then we got bases loaded. Grand slam from Hito Moonshot to start the game off. That was fantastic. Taking the last bottle of heartburn medicine. Who are you going to make restock it? I can't make Hito restock it. I don't want either of them to restock it. But if I have to pick one to take the loyalty hit, I guess it'll have to be Hufanga. He is the more long-term piece, but Moonshot, after his performance last game, I gotta keep him going.
Whoa, that was a big power flicker there. So either there's some crazy electrical storm going
Just
on
like that, we are
outside,
8-8.
or it turns
We are
out
back
my
up to
sound
500.
is not water resistant. Okay, let's go.
Alright, Chicago signed Elmo Slayer, the S-tier 23-year-old starting pitcher, 72 velo, 94 junk, 95 accuracy, and K collector for $19.1 million. They ended up cutting 31-year-old C-plus starting pitcher Shaquille Barrett with elite changeup $4.9 million salary. Incredible upgrade for Chicago. The Bears are currently in second place in their division at 8-8. If the playoffs started today, they would be the 7th seed. Wow. We are right in the thick of it. Damn, we're only out by run differential. If we can win a couple more games, we are looking like a playoff team. We are on a we have won 6 out of our last 7 games. How about that? I believe PDOs are the same. Yeah, nothing changed about PDOs. 1 or 2 of them might open up after this next game. Suggested lineup. We have suffered a couple of injuries over the last couple of games. Trey Benson, Buck Swiner. I want to say there's one more, but maybe not. Food truck is locked in. He's going to be starting at catcher. Right field. No, we're going to roll with Samuel. Samuel's going to be at right field. Unless... You know what? Samuel's going to sit at left field. We're going to have Stingley at right field because he has a much better arm. James Pierce will be DH. Even though he's tense. Yeah, and then we'll pinch hit Goose Caboose if we have to. Jameson Williams at second base. Cam Akers at shortstop. Ace Von Acison, starting pitcher. We're facing the Green Bay Packers. Packers are 7-9. Josh Allen at starting pitcher. They have back-to-back ace exterminators. That's awesome. CJ Gardner-Johnson and then Nick Benito. Deion Dawkins after that. Mantonio Laivo. Harrison Smith. Knox Oxensoxen. Ralph Blue. Tyrone Tracy. And then Noah Brown. Alright, so we're going to play this game. And then sim the next. Then we'll see where we are at that point. Here are the Green Bay Packers uniforms. Here's their home uniforms. This is what we will be playing them with. Their away unis, the white jersey and yellow pants, and their alternates are all green.
Hold out for longer than the current record, which is a commendable 6
All right.
seconds to win a month's supply of the self.
Yeah, let's get started.
Anyways, moving on. Here's more noise for your ears.
Whoa! Excitement is in the air here at Battery Bay. Mind your step on the sticky, squelchy floors. It's time for the ball game.
Derek Stingley will lead off. One second. Do you want to stay here? Leave. Go. Sorry about that. The Cats want to keep coming in and leaving, coming in and leaving. Alright, Derek Stingley locked in, starting it off. Ball number 1. Josh Allen's fastball is so crazy. Look at that velo. Good hit by Stingley. Way to figure that one out. Green. They got green grass over there. You don't know what that's like.
The center field, number 29.
Talanoa Hufanga with mind gamer. Knocking down his accuracy a bit. Ball number 2. Contact swing on that one. And we're going to get a single. Just like that. 2 on, no outs.
The first baseman,
Golden Corral up to bat. Hitting .333 on the year. Again, no RBIs. His fastball is so quick. Great timing, we were just off. Swung at that one for no reason. Swung at that one for no reason. I thought Allen might drop that one, but
the third baseman, number 57. Hito
couldn't be that lucky. Hito Moonshada up to bat, tense. Of course he has high pitch. He could have nailed that one, but he like to take the first pitch. Could have nailed that one too. We could have nailed that one too, but we were late on the swing.
Catcher, number 67.
Food Truck is up to bat. 1 home run and 6 RBI. 2 outs, 2 on. Too late on that one. And that is out. Alright. Mojo down for Food Truck. No, that was good effort, man.
Right fielder, number 22.
We gotta be careful. We got back-to-back Ace Exterminators here active because Ace Von Acison is an ace. Makes sense. They get plus 40 power and plus 10 contact. That is ridiculous. So we have to be really careful. Good contact on that one. Foul ball, strike 2. Swing and a miss for out number 1. Strike 3.
Second baseman, number 15.
Once again, Ace Exterminator active for Nick Bonito. Plus 40 power. What is his power? 66 power. So he has 106 power. That is ridiculous. Nick Bonito's power is insane right now. Strike number 1. Strike number 2. Going in on that one. Ball 3. Full count. Let's see. Swing foul. And inside. Out number 2. That's strike 3. As Deion Dawkins steps up. Locked in as the DH with Big Hack. Whew. We survived the first round of Ace Exterminators. As Deion Dawkins gets a hit, but the Ace Exterminators could not. That is interesting.
First baseman, number 30, Antonio Labo.
Antonio Labo. He is juiced. So he has 100 plus power as well. That is not what I want to see right now. Cam does not get there in time with his dive. Hufanga throws it back. Oh, man. We got 2 straight outs on him, and just like that, they have 2 on. Harrison Smith is tough out, but he's tense. Strike number 1. Good hit. Good hit, and that'll bring in a run. So it'll be 1-0, Green Bay. Excellent hit by Harrison Smith. Knox Oxensoxen comes in. Incredible contact. Great speed and almost 0 power. 4 power. 4 power. Strike number 1. Little half active. Swing, tips it foul. Going back up. And that could bring in another run. Yep, he is safe. 2-0 Green Bay.
The shortstop, number 65, Ralph Blue.
Ralph Blue up to bat. RBI 0 is activated. Minus 30 power, minus 30 contact. That means 47 power and 24 contact. That is intriguing. Of course, we can't take anyone lightly. Tip foul, strike number 1. Ball number 3. We don't want to walk Ralph Blue for no reason at all. Strike 2. Right. Okay. I was like, I hope Ralph swings on this one. Swings on that one. Yep, out number 3. You don't mean shadow.
Unfortunately, we've had to cancel the mascot race for today. The Spider Queen ate them all.
At least we can limit that down to 2 runs. Curtis Samuel is up to bat.
The left fielder, number 1.
Go. Josh Allen has such a fast throw. Allen catches the comebacker, throws it back to Levo for the out.
Designated hitter,
James Pierce
27.
Jr. up to bat. Josh Allen's going to be impossible to wear down here. Especially when we go like that.
Now batting, the second baseman, number 9, Jameson Williams.
Jameson Williams is up. We're going to take the first pitch. Strike 1. Trying to get ahead of that one, but did not work. And did not work again. Alright. Just like that, we're back up to the pitch.
Third baseman, number 29.
Tyrone Tracy is able to get on base, hitting a roller alongside the first baseline. Noah Brown is up, batting 9th in the order. This one is out. Unfortunately, it would not be a double play.
Right fielder, number 22.
Golden Corral makes the catch, but he is not able to tag Tracy out before he gets back to the base. Back up to the Ace Exterminators. Strike number 1. Strike number 2. Swing and a miss. There's this one to dirt. Ball 1 or ball 2. And another one low. Foul ball. Going inside. He hits that one. Golden Corral throws it to second. Throws it back to first. And that's a double play. Love to see it. As we end the second inning. Still with a 2-0 deficit. But we do go into the third inning with a little bit of hope. Allen still has that vicious pitch. Vicious pitch, but Cam Akers gets a hit out of it. I probably could have got the double. We probably could have got the double. But I wanted to play it safe there. Got a little scared, not gonna lie. Derek Stingley Jr. is locked in. He got a hit. He got a hit with the first at-bat of the game. That one is foul. Swing and a miss. That is late on that one. Swing and a miss again. Unbelievable.
Center fielder, number 29.
Funga's locked in. We're going to take the first pitch. That one's right down the middle. That one's too far inside. Unfortunately, it will lead to a out at second. Funga manages to get on first.
76.
Joe Alt, the Golden Corral. Ball number 1. That was his to hit, but the timing was a little bit off. And unfortunately, that'll bounce, get played at first, and that'll be it. Just like that, we're struggling on offense. I guess we can't really... I guess that makes sense. Josh Allen is an incredible pitcher. Speaking of incredible pitchers, Ace Exterminator is active because Ace Font aces him. Strike number 1. Nick Bonito here with his second at-bat of the game. Bonito hits it up to right field. Stingley makes the catch. Out number 1. Dion Dawkins is locked in with Big Hack. He did get a hit last time. We let our guard down a little bit. And he gets another hit. Okay. There we go.
Now batting, the first baseman, number 3, Antonio Levo.
Antonio Levo was juiced. Pitching it down there. Got a strike 1. Hits it like a golf swing. We probably could have got the double play, but we wanted to keep it. We wanted to play it safe, and we got the out at first that we knew that we had. Didn't want to risk missing out on both. Harrison Smith is up to bat with a runner on second. 2 outs. Going down low. That is a ball. Harrison Smith swings at the outside pitch. That one goes foul. That one goes foul as well, so we've got strike 2. K Collector. K Collector is activated, but so is Tough Out. This will be an interesting showdown. Ball number 2. Swing and a foul. Hito Moonshada recovers that one. Doesn't let it get past him. Launches it over to first base. And Harrison Smith gets out and Mojo drops. King Moonshada is right back up next to bat with Food Truck and Curtis Samuel behind him.
The third baseman, number 57, Hito
Moonshada.
High pitch connects as Hito Moonshada hits a slow roller and gets on first, and Mojo goes up. Mojo goes up. Hito Moonshada is back to neutral. That is very good news. I'm going to let the first pitch go. Food Truck is up to bat, neutral. Good hit. Good hit by Food Truck on Josh Allen. And we got first and second on. No outs. Is that a Mojo up? Food Truck with the Mojo up. He is locked in. I'm going to let the first one go. Curtis Samuel is up. Tips it up, unfortunately. That'll be out. Out number one, we got James Pierce Jr. He is tense. That is not good. Strike number one. And he hits into a double play. You don't love to see that. You hate to see that, in fact. Especially at this juncture in the game. Down 2-0. Based on the hits, it's a very close game. 5-6. But Green Bay has a 2-0 lead.
Catcher, number 32, Knox Oxen.
Locked in. Knox Oxen. Ball too far outside. And tip foul. 1-1 count. Faking a bunt. Knox faking a bunt. And that is ball two. Swing and a miss for strike number two. K Collector activates. Goes in the dirt. Ball three. Full count. Little low. Golden Corral dives for it, but he cannot catch it out. In foul territory. So we still got a full count going here. Excellent effort by Food Truck, but it was not going to happen. Another foul ball. Throws it inside. Cam Akers with the throw. Gets him out at first. Knox gets out and Mojo drops. Ralph Blue is up. Batting 7th in the order. Ace activates Little Hack on him. Outside pitch. Hufanga goes deep to make the catch. And he does. Out number two. Tyrone Tracy is now up to bat with 2 outs and nobody on base. Tracy did get a hit last time. Ball number one. Hits it inside and Curtis Samuel makes the catch.
It's 100-foot-long Friday. And
a little nervous on that one.
But
Samuel made the catch.
100-foot-long hot dog is
Top of the 5th here. We need some kind of offense. We need some kind of score here. Jameson Williams is up. Batting 8th in the order. Strike one. Ball number one. Swung a little early on that one. Looks like could have had some kind of impact. And swung at that one and out.
Now batting, the shortstop, number 72.
Cam Akers is up. I let this one go. Strike number one. Power swing. Unfortunately, timing was not on. Out number two. Derek Stingley Jr. is up. He is locked in. Gonna let the first pitch go. It is also a strike. Derek Stingley makes contact. Unfortunately, it will fall short of the warning track. Harrison Smith makes the catch for the 3rd out. Green Bay goes up. Noah Brown, 9th in the order. C.J. Gardner-Johnson, Nick Benito, the A6 Terminator boys will be following him up.
The left fielder, number 85, Noah Brown.
Noah Brown is up to bat here. Ace Von Acesen has low stamina, but he does have Workhorse activated. We're going to keep him in a little bit longer. Pitching it down and outside. Go inside there. Hito Moonshada recovers it. Throws it to Golden Corral. Gets the out at first. Unfortunately, A6 Terminator. The back-to-back A6 Terminator brothers. They are up here. This is going to be the time we're going to take him out. We got to play it smart. We're going to go Fuaga. We're going to go with Fuaga here.
Now pitching.
A6 Terminator is no longer relevant. Swing and a miss. Nice pitch by Fuaga there. Now going inside, that's a foul. Strike 2. Going high. High inside, didn't get him. Go high and away. That didn't get him either. Go back down. He hits it deep. Out. Talanoa Hufanga with a great catch.
Number 15.
Talanoa Hufanga with a great catch. Now Nick Benito is up. He is tense and well. Just like that, when A6 Terminator is not active, these guys are not as scary. Hits it low. Hito Moonshada launches it over to Golden Corral. Easy out.
Pick up a bus station bento. It's like you
Now we are at the top of the 6th. We need at least 2 runs in order to stay alive in this game. Hufanga's up to bat. Josh Allen with a workhorse has more than half stamina. So they're expecting him to finish this game. Great hit by Hufanga. Will that go? It does not go over the wall, unfortunately. But that is a double. That is a great double to start off this inning. Golden Corral is up. 0 for 2 on the day, but he does have the ability to make a nice hit to advance runners. Takes the first strike. Nice hit to right field, and that will bring in a runner. Golden Corral will stay at first, and Hufanga will score. We are now on the board. Hito Moonshada is up with high pitch and a runner on first. We have a chance to take the lead if it goes our way. Strike number 1. Swung a little early on that one. Strike 2. Nice hit there. That one ended up working out. First and second on. No outs. This is the kind of momentum we needed. Food Truck is up. He is locked in. 1 for 2 today. We're going to take the first pitch. That is a ball inside. Swung a little too early there. Great hit by Food Truck. We have bases loaded. No outs. Down by 1.
Left fielder, number 1.
Curtis Samuel is up. Let's see. We should put in Goose Caboosler. And then we can sub him out for Witherspoon. Yeah, we're going to put in Goose Caboosler at pinch hitting. Pinch hitter. Take the first pitch. Swing and a miss on that one. 1-1 count. Strike 2. Hit it to the left side. Goose will be out at first, but we do tie up the game at 2. We have second and third on base. James Pierce at the bat. 1 out.
Strike 2. Great hit. Excellent hit. We will keep runners on the corners. 3-2. We have the lead.
Second base, number 9.
These are the clutch plays that we've been missing all season long. I'll let this one go. Just like that, Josh Allen is... Shouldn't have swung. Just like that, Josh Allen is back down to neutral. I can't remember who's on third. We're going to keep him at third. Is that Food Truck on third? Can't make us. Yeah, Food Truck is on third. Good thing we sent him back because he would have been out by a mile. We're going to let this one go. Ball number 1. Cam Akers. My finger slipped off the button. Tipped it foul for strike 2. Swing and a miss for strike 3. So we do score 3 straight runs in this inning. If we can close out this game, we will be above 500 for seemingly the first time all season. It's not the first time all season, but it's going to feel like it. Deion Dawkins is at the bat. Jamison Williams tossing it over to Golden Corral. That is out at first base. And Antonio Lavo is juiced. Lavo is juiced. We're going to pitch it down. High inside, that's a ball 2. That one tips up, or bounces up. Cam Akers is able to launch it over to Golden Corral for out at first base. 2 outs. The pressure is to the max. Harrison Smith is up. Go a little low on that one. Not on purpose. Strike 2, swing and a miss. Strike 1, swing and a miss. Strike 2, swing and a miss right there. And this one, Golden Corral is going to run it himself just to make sure, and that is game. What a comeback by the Carolina Panthers. Down 2-0 almost all game long. Scores 3 runs in the 6th. Out-hits the Packers 10-6. Very nice win. 10-6 out-hits the Packers. What a comeback. Clutch plays end up the difference. Josh Allen does pitch the complete game and he wins MVP. He allowed 10 hits, 3 earned runs, and 4 strikeouts. But he also holds the L at the end of the day. That's what matters. Talanoa Hufanga with second place, 2 for 3, a double and a run. And AVA, he only pitched 4.1 innings. He allowed 6 hits, 2 earned runs, and threw 2 strikeouts. Carolina Panthers stepped up when it mattered most. That was absolutely clutch as fuck. Oh man. I thought there was going to be a another manager moment after this one. Well, good thing I'm not playing this game. This next game is the Broncos will be simmed. Okay. So we have a PDO for Hito Moonshada. He gets +3 contact and chance to gain clutch, but it is a $1 million
PDO opportunity. That's very expensive. The New Orleans Saints signed Evan McPherson and ended up cutting Baron Browning. They cut a starting pitcher, a C starting pitcher, for an A- closer. That's an interesting strat. Baltimore Ravens cut Darius Williams at center field, C- or C+ player, and signed A- catcher, 25-year-old Rashawn Slater. That's a good move. Buck Swiner gained +8 fielding. Buck Swiner finally got to play catch with their dad. Good stories. His overall stays at a B-, but his fielding goes up by 8. Here it is. I knew it was going to happen. The New York Giants cut B-, 34-year-old starting pitcher Mark Harbormouth and signed Travis Hunter. Travis Hunter, $7.6 million, 22-year-old two-way workhorse starting pitcher. B overall, $7.6 million two-way with workhorse. And then they go ahead and cut left fielder Roman Wilson, 23-year-old C overall, for cover boy Hammer Longbalo, 29-year-old right fielder with power versus righties fastball hitter. He's an A+ overall, $16.2 million. Yeah, the Giants are getting Travis Hunter and Hammer Longbalo. The Giants are going in on this season. They are the number 1 seed in the NBC Conference. 13-4 record with a +32 run differential. If they're 13-4 already, the additions of Travis Hunter and Hammer Longbalo are going to make them impossible to beat. That is wild. Let's take a look at their roster. Okay. So at catcher, they have Tara Leonaire and Chase Brown. First base, they have Rafael Gonzalo and Mike Gesicki. Pretty, decent players so far. They got B overall Elroy Action at second base, B- Gregory Rousseau at third. Shortstop, they have B- George Karlaftis and C+ Hanzo Magico. Left field, this is where they're making their money here. They got, in the outfield, they have left fielder Jair Alexander, A-. Center field, they have Dolph Stake, A- and B overall Derwin James. And at right field, they have A+ Hammer Longbalo and B overall Cortland Sutton. Their pitching definitely had an upgrade, but still isn't fantastic in the starting rotation. As you can see on the right side of the screen with the bars, the rotation is their weak point. They are good to great at everything else. The bullpen's low, but everything on offense and their overall defense is off the charts. Dick Lucas, B+, Travis Hunter, a B. It's going to be fun to watch him grow. Kyle Allen is a C, and Gardner Minshew is a C. They don't really have anything else. The rest of the roster. That's pretty wild. Oh man, Cedric Benson is recovering. He's still gonna need at least one more game to get fully healed again, but he is on his way. He's on his way back. Hufanga and Food Truck are both locked in, ready to go. And I think we'll just go with this roster. The Broncos, Dak Prescott with falls behind and workhorse. 31 years old, starting pitcher. They're going with Lester Bronco, ironically, on the Broncos. Lester Bronco, Ruby Green at first base, Marvin Steed at left field, Panay Sewell, third base, Juiced with cannon arm. Roshan Johnson at
at second base. He is on fire. That's what's above locked in, on fire. He is starting at second base. It is his secondary position. His starting position is shortstop. Dak is pitching, or Dak is hitting. They got pitchers hitting in the ABC. Cole Kmet is starting at shortstop. Benny Balmer at center field, secondary position. And catcher is Lars Stadkleef. Alright, we're going to jump in, jump out, and sim the game.
Welcome back to Red Rock Park. Golly, this is gonna be a good one.
Now batting, the left fielder.
That's time.
It's a close game, but we end up winning the game in the 7th inning, 4-2. We end up coming through in extras. Today is just a game of close wins, isn't it? I do think we might end it here. We played 3 games today. Catcher James Pierce Jr. game +6 speed, going from a 71 to a 77. He remains at a B- overall. But this is the reason you want, if you're not super familiar with the game, this is why you want to pick up younger players, because with the random development opportunities that you get, they're more likely to be positive when they're young. I believe that goes up to about 27, 28. But when your players are older, they're more likely to get negative ones, or you lose ratings and you might lose traits or even lose pitches as a pitcher. Golden Corral has a PDO opportunity. The Chicago Bears cut Cam Ward. Huh. The Chicago Bears cut Cam Ward, the B- starting pitcher with an elite slider, 23 years old. That might be something to look into. We can move off from Mariota and upgrade to Cam Ward, and we have Cam Ward and Drake May as young guys to develop. Jason Sanders ends up getting signed. 27-year-old reliever, and they cut a 23-year-old starter. That's a weird one. It's the same salary, so they're not saving any money. Jameson Williams gets a PDO opportunity, and the Denver Broncos, right after losing to us, they cut catcher Lars Stadkleef, a D+ overall, and they signed Harmony Strauss, a huge upgrade, a B overall, with fastball hitter for $7.6 million, 96 arm, and 77 power. More importantly, let's take a gander at Cam Ward. $16.4 million. We're going to definitely put a star on him. Wow. 62 velo, 45 junk, 49 accuracy, 4 pitches. Only 1 fastball, 3 off speed. But only 23. And that slider is an elite slider. So it'll have more movement and it'll be more successful. That is interesting. We could replace Marcus Mariota and lose no chemistry because they're both scholarly builds. We're not going to sign him right now because Cam Ward's way too expensive.
A big bad bro knows when
But especially with Travis Hunter being signed, we lost out on Hunter. We might be able to.
It's time again for a weather
We're definitely
update.
going to think
But
about
since
Cam.
the meteorologists aren't answering my calls anymore,
How fun would that be to have
just assume it's pretty great
Ace,
out there.
Trevor Lawrence, Drake May, and Cam Ward? That would be a fun rotation. That would definitely be a fun rotation. Aaron Rodgers is still available, 6.2 million. Cam Ward's only, his valuation is six flat. So as of now, he'd be getting paid 10.4 million above what he's worth. So we're definitely not going to make a move anytime soon. But we are going to keep the star on him, which means he is on our watch list. So we're definitely keeping an eye on him. Let's look at the PDOs here. Hito, Moonshada. I don't think it's worth it to me. Only because of how much money it's going to cost. It's over $1 million. And if we don't get Clutch or the bonus contact, we're paying $1 million just to go +3 contact. I don't think that's worth it at all. I do think it might be worth Joe Alt. Golden Corral. Jameson maybe? Nah, I don't think Jameson's worth it. Let's go with Golden Corral. Let's see, +2 arm, +1 power. Do we get the bonus? We do not. So, Golden Corral's arm goes from 89 to 90. His power goes from 82 to 83, and his loyalty goes up from 96 to 99. I'd say that's still worth it. Maybe not actually, but... Alright. Next time we play, we will be starting with the 10th Drake May. This will be the first time we play a game where our starting pitcher starts out 10ths. We've seen it on opponents, but with Drake May, this will be our first time doing it ourselves. Trey Benson is back. He is back in the lineup. He is fully recovered from his, I think it was a pulled hammy. So he is fully recovered from that. Unfortunately, it looks like Food Truck is a little tired. He's locked in, but he's tired. So we're going to let him rest. Let's see. As of now, the Carolina Panthers are a playoff team. We are 10-8 with a -4 run differential. That's fantastic. It's a three-way tie in the NBC South. Three teams at 10-8: the Saints, the Bucks, and the Panthers. We are only behind by 10 on the run differential, behind Tampa Bay, and 13 on the run differential behind the Saints for first place. The New York Giants did lose a game since signing Hammer Longballo and Travis Hunter, but they're still 13-5. Number one team in the whole league with a +30 run differential. That team might be scary. That might be scary. That team is scary. Wow. Now let's look at the schedule. So when we come back, we will be playing this game with Drake May. We will be simming the next two, Marcus Mariota and AVA. And then we'll be playing as Trevor Lawrence. We are at about mid-season. So just like that, we're about halfway through the season. And we're still not really sure what our team is. They've had their ups and downs. Most of the season, they've choked when we've had big spots, like those bases loaded opportunities. But in today's games, they really came through. Especially in that Green Bay game, coming back from 2-0 to win it 3-2. That was really clutch. Anyways. So we got Drake May versus Deshaun Watson next stream. We are going to call it here. The Carolina Panthers are 10-8, and as of right now, they're a playoff team. That is not something I would have expected like 2 episodes ago. That is impressive. Sorry, I'm just so in shock. Alright, so we will pick up where we left off next time. Thank you all for joining, and I hope you have a great day.